Forget about
You
it.
did what needed to be
Screw it.
Right now, I needed to get...
Fuck
to
it.
the
We don't care.
Through the door. We're getting close.
A lot of the asshole things he says aren't even that bad.
No.
Like they're not. He's not like fuck you. Like let's move. And it look like you're an asshole for being realistic.
Yeah, right.
Like you have to sugarcoat everything.
Fucking babies.
Fucking ridiculous.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna switch to this.
That's a single shot, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
I always like single shot guns.
Yeah, me
in
too.
Games. Ambush. Throw a grenade. Throw a grenade.
I don't remember how to.
It's gotta be one up. Too.
Oh, too late!
Oh, this is not single
Oh, it is
shot.
not, absolutely not single shot. It's also three burst.
That means that's even worse.
It does. That it does.
From what I can tell.
No, you are correct. The recoil is way worse than this. Fuck you.
So you have the Prothean hat on, right? The guy.
I should. I mean, I bought it.
Sure, yeah, obviously. I'm sure you do.
So if I have the like the DLC weapons, then I probably would
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. Oh, hello.
There's a grenade.
Run. Oh, was it just me or did it go into slow motion
did.
there? Okay.
I think it does that when your shield goes away to give you a second.
Oh, huh. That's nice of him.
Yeah. But anyway, I can spoil more Prothean shit for you.
Oh yeah.
I think we talked about it in another video.
Well, I think we talked about it in that fall video we did. A while
We did,
back.
yeah. But that's. We'll go through it again.
Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, so Brandon, as we already covered in the first video, is a bigger Mass Effect fan than I would say, or at least he played the first game first and then the second one.
Yeah.
So we were on Xbox Live once together, and I was way ahead of him in the Mass Effect 2 story because Brandon had a job and I just played Mass Effect all day. And so I was way ahead of him, and we're in the party together, and Brandon kept telling me, "Don't tell me what's happening. I don't want to know." And I was like, "Okay." So I get to the scene in the first time you go to the collector base where you find out that the collectors are just Protheans. And I just said, I don't know why I said it, I guess I just said it to myself, but I was like, "Oh, the collectors are Protheans." And Brandon was like, "What?"
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And I was like, "Oh, well, it turns out that the collectors are just Protheans. It looks like they're slaves." And Brandon got so mad at me for saying this that he muted me for like 3 days.
Well, listen, you also then tried to spoil the ending when you got to the ending first.
That's true, because I think I was still bitter about getting muted. And then, like,
And you were, to be fair, you were trying to warn me to make sure I had all the upgrades.
that's true, yeah. So I was trying to tell you to get everything the fuck upgraded, but
But I didn't know that's how that works, so I was
Yeah.
just like, Mario, shut the fuck
yeah,
up.
that's true. You're very upset with me. Oh, you piece of shit. Just getting wounded.
How do I do this?
Just revive. Hey,
There we go.
there it is.
I did it.
Get up, you sack of shit.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Well, we have to be assholes.
You're right.
We have no time for failure.
We have no time.
And
We have
then
no
you-
time to be nice.
Yeah, and then you unmuted me out of like good faith for like a minute, and I was so upset. So I was like, "Brandon, guess what happens at the end of District 9? He turns into an alien." And then
That's not what happened.
And then you muted
That
me
is
again.
absolutely not what happened.
That's not what happened?
No, that was a separate incident. Like you wanted to talk about District 9, and you were like, "Hey Brandon, did you see District 9?" And I was like, "No, but I really want to." And he goes, "Well, he turned into an alien at the end. Now that it's spoiled for you, we can talk
shit.
about it."
Now, that's true. That's how.
That's
it went.
how it exactly how it went.
And then you got really mad at me again.
I did. I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Because I'm not much of a spoilers guy. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
Because like you can tell me what happens. I'll even ask people sometimes, and because I'll still want to see the movie or the show or whatever,
Right.
or play the game. Especially with the games, I don't care when it comes to games,
Uh-huh.
because I just want to play it.
Right.
But for you kind of care about this.
I do care. I mean, I think, like, there's certain things that, like, at certain points, I'm like, I can't be spoiled. What the fuck?
I guess it's not that door.
I guess it's not the door.
That one.
Oh,
down
it's this
there.
one here. Or this, yeah.
You need that computer over there.
Like, so what do you think the, like, window for, like, telling spoilers is okay? For
Well, I think it
someone who actually
depends.
cares?
It depends on how popular the item or the story is.
Right.
But I'd say like
Here.
2 weeks. I think is the most realistic
For a movie or both?
for anything really,
Okay.
especially for a TV show. A TV show is probably a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with
You
that.
need to keep changing it. Go back to that computer.
Oh,
you have
I
to, like,
see.
hold it down.
I don't care about your memos.
This TV show, you have very little time. You know, even with TV shows, I have very little patience for people saying, no, I don't want it to be spoiled for me. You need to stop it.
Oh, I see how this
Deactivate.
works.
Yeah, there we
Okay.
Yeah, I have very little patience for people.
Damn it.
I don't have much patience for people, like, not wanting shows to be spoiled. Not that I even watch TV shows, I just remember when I used to watch Walking Dead, it was a huge problem.
And that's like, I heard this story about this one guy who was talking about Breaking Bad at the gym, right?
Yep.
And he was talking, two guys were talking about it.
No.
They had both seen it.
Yep.
And some guy, like, next to him was like, oh, don't talk to me about
Go
it.
to the right, go to the right more. There was an item you didn't pick up.
Got him. Don't talk about it. I haven't started watching it yet. And it's like, fuck you!
Yeah.
You don't get to fucking...
Yeah, no,
this
exactly. I
show's
hate
been
that
out for
shit.
so long.
And I hate it with movies too, where it's like where people just dance around the ending or the spoiler
It's just
Yeah.
over here.
just because someone hasn't seen it. You know what I mean? Like leave, especially with TV shows. Though I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like you
Yeah.
don't get to control our conversation
Right.
because you didn't see the fucking show.
Okay, so you don't watch House of Cards, right?
I do.
You do. Did you watch the newest season?
No, I haven't made it that far yet.
Okay, then I'm not going to talk about it.
All right.
Because I don't want to spoil it.
All right. You know what? With House of Cards, I will make an exception because that show has some fucking twists.
And, like, what I'm about to spoil, what I was going to spoil is, like,
Is that the old
holy
way?
shit.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Don't do that one.
I'm not going to talk about that. But, basically, I'll say that there was a moment like that in the show.
Yep.
And, the thing that sucks is I went on
Don't let it
a
target
while
you.
back. When this airs a while back, I went on a vacation to Florida. Most people know that.
Yeah.
But I did so with my friend Joe, and Joe loves that show.
Yep.
And the day that we left was the day that the new season came out.
Okay.
So I got a chance to watch a couple episodes, and the last episode I watched had that thing happen.
Huh.
And I was like, oh shit. So, like, I was talking to Joe about it. I'm like, Joe, how far did you get? And he goes, oh, only a couple episodes. And I was like, oh, something just happened. It was like, whatever. So then, like,
Take over.
we're good. So when he got back, he ended up watching the episode, and he texted me about it. He's like, holy shit, this thing happened. I was like, I gotta know. And we talked about it, and I was like, Joe, that's what I had to keep from you the entire week.
Yeah.
And he goes, Jesus, I would not have been able to do it.
Yeah.
But
Oh man, I'm excited to find out. I'm only on season 3, I want to say.
as in, like, you just finished season 3, or
I'm
you're
in the
still
middle
watching?
of it.
Okay.
I took a break from it for a little while.
It's a good show.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I love it. Yeah, so like I said, I don't want you to spoil that because that show actually does have some pretty good twists.
Right.
And I'm actually watching it. But when it came to like with Star Wars.
Oh my god. Listen, after 2 weeks, everybody who was going to see it already saw it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. But
So,
some people
yeah.
hadn't. So I think I saw it 3 or 4 days after it came out with
Yeah.
my dad and my sister and my mom, and we went to see it. But the day after it came out, I was just scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was reading the comments on like a picture. It must have been like ESPN's Instagram account or something like that. It was a popular picture. It had like 1,000 comments. I was just reading through them trying to find something. And someone, and I'm gonna spoil this part of Star Wars. I don't give a fuck.
I've already spoiled it on the channel.
Okay, so Han Solo dies.
Right.
And if you haven't seen it and you didn't know that, then fuck you.
If you haven't seen it and you don't know that, first of all, how?
Yeah, exactly. How did you avoid that? And how have you not seen it? And you're not you know what? I don't even care because you are not a true Star Wars fan if you haven't
Precisely.
seen it yet. So fuck you.
Yeah.
And also Harrison Ford didn't even want to be there. So
Plus, by the time this video comes out, the DVD will be out.
that's true.
like they've
So
been-
fuck you. You have no excuse.
Yeah.
So when Han Solo dies, I knew it was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna happen because someone randomly commented in the middle of the thread of comments.
Yeah.
Han Solo dies.
The
Yeah.
archives are on a
And I was
separate
like,
network. They're
oh,
completely locked
well,
up.
I don't. I kind of benefited from
What if
not
we could find
knowing.
a short
Yeah.
range
So I was like, maybe they're lying because there were other comments that said Chewbacca dies.
and
Oh,
then
okay.
So I was
convince
like,
them that we're with them.
someone's got to be
And the
wrong.
Alliance
Yeah.
forces have been taken
So,
care
but
of.
then I saw it happen, and I was like,
idea.
oh. And I knew it was going to happen too. And everyone who's ever seen a Star Wars movie should have known it was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
The second he
Immediately.
walks over that massive pit,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Yep.
Because if there's one thing in Star Wars movies, if you walk over a giant pit,
Shepard, I
you're
found
going to die.
something.
Yeah.
You've got the pit that Darth Maul fell down. You've got the pit the Sarlacc pit that Boba Fett falls into.
Well, technically, I guess you could make Luke as an exception.
He's the only one that survives, but he does fall down it.
Right.
If I can...
Yeah, you got that pit,
Oh.
and then you've got
Oh God.
yeah.
He looks like a
Then
husk.
there's got to be one more pit. Oh, and then the pit that the Emperor gets
Yeah,
thrown
right,
down.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many pits. It's like the biggest way that people
Engineered
die in that
by
freaking
Cerberus?
series.
They claim to stand for humanity, and they do
What was I gonna
this.
say?
to
Well,
their own
that happened. That didn't happen to me because
could've
I
been
went to go
bullshit.
see it
All I
when it
know,
premiered,
That's what
Yeah.
Cerberus had done to you.
early Thursday.
How can you compare me
Um,
to that thing?
I don't
And
know what you are.
so like
Not
I
so
saw it,
comprehensive.
and then I was gonna take my brother.
Is it
You know,
really you in
like
there?
one day, like
Yeah.
Do you even
that
know?
Saturday
I mean,
or something like
Could they
that.
be controlling you?
And like the day before I was gonna go take it into him,
I'm
he
just
goes,
talking out loud.
I think
don't need you
he
to
comes
answer.
into my room and he goes, I think I just
there's
got
anything you could say to convince
Star
me.
Wars spoiled for me. I was
I
like,
guess
what do you
I
mean?
just need some
He goes,
time
I was
to
playing
know
a game
you.
online, just some random game.
guy
Yeah.
I used
It was
to
Monster
watch.
Hunter.
Yeah.
And someone just put it in the chat.
Wow.
And
That
and he
sucks.
and he was like, yeah, he just
I'm the same
someone just said
person I always
Han Solo died, and I bullshitted him to
Like you did with me.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Which we'll talk about
yeah.
that in a second.
That's what I needed to
But
hear.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Han Solo doesn't die. And he goes, he doesn't. I'm like, no, they're making that up. And he goes, oh, okay. And he walks out, and I'm like,
Yes. Hey, you're good at hiding the spoilers because you spoiled an episode of The Walking Dead for me.
So I was watching Walking Dead, and one of the characters dies, and he like
We were on Xbox, right? Like
All hospitals
you were watching The Walking
No,
Dead.
no, no. I texted you. 'cause I
Oh
was
yeah,
at,
you
I was
did
at
text
school
me.
at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah.
So I was watching it live, and
I think they bought it.
it was a running joke that this character had done nothing.
We should get
Like
in
me and
position.
Mario joked about it.
When they get off
T-Dog.
the train.
T-Dog, he had done nothing.
Also,
so-
I don't give a fuck about spoiling this either.
right. Well, this is literally like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Um,
And like he's no longer important to the story, so
I mean, he wasn't important when
he wasn't
there.
important when he was there. He never said a word.
Anyway, so I texted Mario. I'm like, oh, well, at least T-Dog died doing something useful. And he goes, what the fuck? I'm not watching it live.
Yeah.
I recorded it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm just kidding. Not-
For some reason, I fell for it. Somehow I was like, oh, okay. And in the end, I didn't even care when he died. It was just T-Dog.
yeah, right?
Like, no offense, the guy didn't say a word the whole fucking series.
Like, he was just so, like, just barely there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you forgot he was there at times, man. He killed him, so alright. Omni-tool this guy. No, he can't.
But I tried.
You
Oh,
tried.
man. The fuck are we doing?
I don't even know anymore. We're just,
Oh, here we go.
just walking
We're
around.
just walking around talking about shit. It's fine.
It's just, I don't remember enjoying this mission very much.
It's a lot longer than I remember it.
Oh yeah, it is. This is one of the poorer missions in the game.
Especially because it's like, oh my god, the Reapers are finally here. Let's go
Yeah.
to a research facility.
And I feel like the Reapers would have plenty of time to get to Mars right now.
Yeah. Also, her helmet seems a little odd. Because it's just covering her face and not her head.
Yeah, I guess for some reason, like, Asari can survive the deep pressures of space, which doesn't make any sense.
Hey, I don't know. Well, excuse me. But,
Does that happen on Mars if you were to take your helmet off, would your head explode?
probably.
I think it would, yeah.
Because there's no atmosphere, right? Or if
No, there is, but there's
it's
very
just
little.
a very thin atmosphere.
I know on the moon it's like your head explodes, but it could be the same for Mars.
I
Probably is.
so. Yeah.
I trust
I'm
the
not-
Mass Effect team did their
I'm
research.
not a scientist.
I think you have to hop over to the next one.
You got it. I wanted to kill that guy first. Awesome. Did you like that?
Somersault
Did you,
into the-
did you
into the
like?
keyboard.
Did you like that dodge roll?
Yeah, I did.
Man, this is taking a long time to type this in, huh?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Did you possibly have to type into a railway car?
Why am I still here? Why am I not?
Why am I still typing?
Why am I still typing?
The,
I think this. I'm not supposed to. I'm not
keep
supposed
firing
to.
into the air
That was-
like a madman.
that's what renegades do.
The
Oh, God.
the railway car runs on
God.
Mavis Beacon. You have to keep typing exercises
Yeah.
to make it go.
It took me a second to even realize what the fuck you were talking about.
You don't remember Mavis Beacon?
I do, but it took me a second.
Computers class, or you
Yeah.
just do all the type? That's
Oh,
what it is.
yeah.
That's what that runs on is Mavis Beacon.
Oh yeah. Well, it's because like
Home row, bitch.
So, bro, it's because like there's a character in an anime that I'm watching called Mavis. So
Yeah.
for some reason my mind went there first,
Yeah.
and I was like, what? And I was like, oh no, you're talking about the.
I don't even use the home row, and I'm a good freaking typist.
I'm an okay typist. I don't use the home row, but
Yeah, no one uses the home row.
I have recently upgraded from like pointing typing.
Yeah, your index
So-
fingers.
Yes, I have upgraded from that. So
I'm
that's good.
basically like a better version of that, like just a faster. I use a couple more fingers.
Yeah. Like I don't like do the like I don't have a fist anymore. I have him laying down on the
Yeah.
keyboard. So, you know, that's that. Man, I really wish I knew how to do shades.
It's gotta be a bumper. Okay, you use your power.
I did.
Okay, so you use those with giant smoke things.
Don't worry, I'm killing him.
What a ridiculous way to die, like in that little vortex, just floating around,
Could you imagine?
waiting to get shot to death.
Mario, would you become a tree when you died?
Like that company that offers to turn people into trees.
Yes. That's what I'm referring to.
I don't know, and I don't know the science of that. Because I thought about that, and it was like, will parts of me end up in the tree, or am I just gonna be stuck in the dirt?
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Like instead of a branch, it grows your limb.
yeah, exactly. No, not like yeah. I could just group myself back to life, like cheat death. No, I don't know, because I'd also be worried that someday like that tree would get chopped down.
Well, whatever. Who cares?
I guess.
But I mean, I think it eventually becomes like a, like